Welcome back to Dragon Age Origins, everybody. We're just leaving the party camp at the moment, and we're going to visit Flemeth, and Morrigan does not want to be there when we speak with Flemeth, so we're going to bring Shale,
Yes.
Alistair, and Sten.
Yes.
We discussed why previously, because all of these characters have the most HP, they have the most ability to withstand a beating, so if we have to fight Flemeth, I'd rather have all of them, because I don't know exactly how strong she is, but from the stories, she's supposed to be fairly strong. So let's find out. Flemeth's hut. Oh, we have a long ways to go. We'll probably get attacked along the way. That would be my guess, at least. Maybe not. So far, so good. Really? Nothing attacked us that entire way. So Flemeth is right there. We can go talk with her in a second. Maybe just level up the characters first. Yeah. Constitution. It's good to have for Shale. Then we'll go with max out for healing. Then with Alistair, Constitution as well. Although I do want Dexterity a little bit. Particularly since we need to get up to 28 Dexterity with him. So maybe 2 Constitution and 1 Dexterity. I'm thinking either the mental resistance or something that'll... Oh, we only need 26 Dexterity. Maybe if we go back, I should be able to do that actually. Yeah, all that Dexterity. Now he doesn't have as much Constitution in that fashion, however, we have more than one warrior, so maybe it won't make as much of a difference. It increases bonuses for shield wall and such, so that might be useful. No, I actually do think the Constitution is better for now. And then we'll go with shield wall. And with Sten, we can go all out Constitution. I have no problems with that. Although a little bit of cunning wouldn't hurt. Or willpower for that matter. Yeah, let's go with survival. And then it's been a while since we actually leveled up Sten. That's unfortunate. We can't actually get maxed out stuff because, well, that one skill anyway. It would have been better to get Destroyer. I like Destroyer. But this will be good. And so would this. However, it won't be good at the moment, so we'll go with Sunder Armor. Perfection.
Let's go.
So, I think in combat, yeah, Shale's set to be a tank. However, once we actually start the fight, I'll probably put Shale on Stone Aura mode.
Right.
And the rest of you,
as you wish,
get your abilities going. I want him to be using shield wall at all times. So self any shield wall. That'll keep him alive longer. Do want him to be using cleanse if the moment arises. No, it doesn't matter for now though. I'll just keep it like that. And then Sten. Underarms, no. We're gonna go with enemy rank. Boss or higher. Sunder. Put that right at the top. Save. Okay. Now, so that I don't have to actually do all that again, I'll go ahead and save. So, we need to kill Flemeth.
And so you return. Lovely Morrigan has at last found someone willing to dance to her tune. Such enchanting music she plays, wouldn't you say?
So you were expecting us? That's disturbing. We know your little secret, Flemeth.
Which one, I wonder? What has Morrigan told you? What little plan has she hatched this time?
Why should I say? What's the point?
How true. So says the shoe to the foot and the foot to the leg. We move as one, whether we like it or not. But if I am to guess, I would say Morrigan has discovered something. Something shocking that requires her defense, yes? Ah, but it is an old, old story. One that Flemeth has heard before, and even told. Let us skip right to the ending, shall we? Do you slay the old wretch as Morrigan bids, or does the tale take a different turn?
A different turn? We do, in fact, have a choice. Oh, this is... What would Elia do? What would Elia do? What do you propose?
Morrigan wishes my grimoire? Take it as a trophy. Tell her I am slain.
So she's giving us the option to not fight. However, based on what we know from Morrigan and that book, if we do not kill Flemeth, Flemeth will take over Morrigan and possess her as a new host. What happens to you?
I go. Perhaps I surprise Morrigan one day. Or I may simply watch. It would be interesting to see what she does with her freedom. Enlightening, even. Would you give an old woman that?
What do I get out of it?
You get to keep her for a time.
Nope, forget it.
Shame. What will it be, then?
Now you die.
It is a dance poor Flemeth knows well. Let us see if she remembers the steps. Come. She will earn what she takes.
Where are you going?
I'd have it no other way.
Oh. Okay. Flemeth the Shapeshifter. So, how do we know that actually is Flemeth then? If she can shapeshift. Well, I suppose we watched her walk over there and change. Oh dear. Okay, everybody go ahead and attack that. Go, 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 go. I'll just stay here. Perhaps move over this way. And then attack. Put that on you, and that. Now, Shale, I need you to put that on.
I am ready.
I wonder if I can actually use this end of the healing at the same time. Oh, I can. Interesting. Does she have Sten? Yeah, that's done. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and bubble Sten.
Where shall I strike?
I'll go ahead and remove that now. Oh, if I was standing in that healing aura, that might help. Okay, put another bomb. Oh, now this. Heal everybody.
Yes.
Now go ahead with that. Apparently. Oh, I accidentally took that off. I did not mean to take that off. So I don't have enough healing spells to actually keep Shale alive. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And then get back to fighting. Might have to save Mr. Alistair soon.
As you said.
Oh, I can use my healing right away. Okay, now Shale, you can go back into this form. But we'll move over here first, maybe. Get over here so you don't get kicked.
My power is yours.
And then put the cage on the dragon. It's not working super well, but it is working.
Let us end this quickly.
So she's actually getting pretty close to death now. Victory is imminent. Aw. So sometimes when there's a big fight like that, whoever gets the killing blow does like a cool finishing move. But in this case, that did not happen.
Of course.
So we prevailed. And we did have to use the tactics menu quite a large amount during that fight. We didn't get a book from her, we just got the key to the hut. So what we're looking for should be in this hut. That's exactly like it was when we left. This chest was here when we were here last. However, we did not have the key at that time. Oh. So, new robes, if you want to give those to Morrigan. I'm not going to, because the robes that I already have on Morrigan are better, in my opinion, because they have a lot more willpower. These are a lot better for damage and such, though. Okay, so we can go straight back to camp and give the grimoire to Morrigan and see what happens. That should be interesting, to say the very least. Gather your party and go? Certainly. Just go to camp. Morrigan should be quite pleased, I imagine. We can just go ahead and give it to her from here. What's this? Oh, okay. We're not going to give her the robes. Just Flemeth's grimoire.
Mother's real grimoire, is it? I am glad you were able to find it after all. My thanks for retrieving it. I shall begin studying it immediately and unlock the power that it holds.
Oh, is that it? I believe if we travel somewhere and then come back to camp, we can get an update from her about that. However, we'll take Morrigan with us anyway, because I don't want to be the healer. Now, who else should I bring? We had Alistair with us already last time. Do we want to go back to the Dwarven City? already. There isn't a whole lot else to do, so I'm thinking that, yeah, we probably should do that. We'll take... I don't know. Sten and Severin? We need a warrior, for sure. So, yeah, Sten and Severin.
Yes.
Although Leliana would be a better choice for being able to actually unlock traps and open chests and such. Orzammar, onwards. Go, go, go. Oh, you know, I should have actually stopped somewhere along the way. So that we can just go straight to back to camp and talk with Morrigan again.
What comes, my friend?
I was hoping you'd talk about the book actually, but I guess not. So, with that amount of cunning, you can get maxed out stealth and maxed out lock picking if we decide to do that, but there's no point at this late in the game, so I'm just going to actually go with the regular stuff. The cunning is still useful because cunning gives a bonus for certain abilities for rogues. That's just if we want to sell anything. We don't. Continue on to Orzammar. So we didn't get ambushed on the way to Flemeth's hut, and we didn't get ambushed on the way back to Orzammar either. It's rather disappointing, don't you think? Oh, actually, let's skip some party banter before we go over to the mines.
So I wonder, do you intend to take your mother's place now?
Take her place? What do you mean?
As the new Witch of the Wild. That was her title, no? When one slays the queen, it's assumed they'll take her throne.
Considering the throne is a small shack in the middle of a cold wilderness, I think I may just pass.
And why would you lie to me, I wonder?
Ah, is this the part where you hint at some subtle plot of mine? Because you are so very perceptive?
So you didn't know what your mother planned until you read it in that book. That's what you said.
So,
whoops.
you were serious before when you said you wanted to help Branka, huh?
I'm
Morrigan. I don't know if you remember. People seem to forget me these days. Or ignore. I forget which.
Dang it, Argon. Couldn't you have waited until Severin and Morrigan were finished talking? How did you know I'm here about Branka?
Not everyone hates me, you know. There's enough people who know I'm interested. They make sure I hear if anyone's looking for her. They say Harrimon's team's finally learned something, and he's sending you to follow it. But they haven't found Branka herself, and that means whatever they've got, it's not enough if you don't know what she was looking for. If we pool our knowledge, we stand a chance of finding Branka. Otherwise, good sodding luck.
No, I don't know. Will you behave yourself?
It's the deep roads. I'll kill Darkspawn. Outside of that, what difference does it make? Branka was a brilliant girl, but half the time she'd add 2 and 2 and make it 50. You want to find her, you need someone who knows how she thinks.
Alright, you cross me and you're dead.
Perfect. You ready to get going? Branka was looking for the Anvil of the Void. Might have been the most important invention in Orzammar's history. The smith Caradon built it, and with it, Orzammar had 100 years of peace, while it was protected by the golems forged on the anvil. As far as anyone knows, the anvil was built in the old Orton Tig. Branka planned to start looking there, if she could ever find it. All she knew was that it was past Carradin's Cross. No one's seen that Tig for 500 years.
Yeah, Harrowmont gave me a map. I can get to Carradin's Cross.
If we're going, let's get moving. Branka's not gonna sodding find herself.
Yeah, let's take Ogren, I suppose. But with who? I suppose Elia could just be the healer. Because we do know that the mass heal works. However, if we got into a sticky situation, I'd have to use tactics more than I'd like. And that's not super appealing. We've adventured a little bit with Zevran. Not a whole lot. But
Praska.
I'm gonna take him out anyway. Put Ogren in, at least for now. Well, let's see what his stats are, or like what he's wearing. So he has decent gear, it looks like, for the most part. I wonder if we can just leave town from here. Of course not. Yeah. I do kind of want to go back to camp and talk to Morrigan before we go into the deep roads. Especially if we're going to spend a lot of time in the deep roads. Yeah, let's do that maybe. We'll take Ogren with us to go visit Morrigan, and we'll come straight back here. Well, not this episode, of course. I'll just finish the episode after I talk with Morrigan. What was that? Just a shadow, okay. So we should get a bit of party banter in this hallway when we enter. Come on.
Come on. Who ate the cabbage?
Why ask me?
I guess you thought we could all share in the bounty. Oh, stand up to it, you giant ass. You birthed a cloud to be proud of. I hope you've thought of a name.
They were talking about farts. What the heck? I think I'm gonna like having Ogren around. Huh. Nothing to say, Ogren. Fair enough. Let's go to the party camp. We're not going to talk with Ogren in the party camp. At least not yet. We'll save that for later. I'm here to talk with Morrigan, and then we'll go straight back to Orzammar.
Tis a curious thing. I do not know how else to describe it.
Is this about the book? Is something wrong?
No, nothing is wrong. It is a little embarrassing to admit, in fact. I am reminded of our first meeting in the wilds. I had been in animal form for some time, watching your progress. I was intrigued to see such a formidable woman, obviously more potent than the men she traveled with. Yet I resented it when Flemeth assigned me to travel with you. I assumed that, at best, you would drive me from your company as soon as we left the wilds.
Why would I do that?
I am aware that I have little talent for forming friendships, to put it lightly. 'Tis something I know nothing of, nor ever thought I needed. Yet when I discovered Flemeth's plans, you did not abandon me. Whatever your reasons, you fought what must have been a terrible battle without hope of real reward.
Well, we both seem to like killing stuff, so works out. No, I did it because I'm your friend.
And that is what I do not understand. Of all the things I could have imagined would have resulted when Flemeth told me to go with you, the very last would have been that I would find in you a friend, perhaps even a sister. I want you to know that while I may not always prove worthy of your friendship, I will always value it. But enough of such idle talk. There are more useful things to be done, surely.
That same conversation happens if you are super affectionate with Morrigan as the male character. However, with a romantic spin on things, if you've opened up the romance option with her, at least, because Morrigan is one of the characters that will only romance you if you are male. Similarly, Alistair will only romance you if you're a female. So, actually, let's talk with Morrigan again. Let's see if she has anything to say about that book.
What comes, my friend?
I suppose not. Maybe that was the conversation I was looking for. It probably is. Yeah. At least for now. Alright, well, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, go ahead and subscribe and like the video, and I'll see you next time. We'll just pick up right off in Orzammar with our party ready to go. Take care.